Hello, it's me again. So I did a video about EXO's Tempo, which is again one of my favorite songs. I wanted to do a 17. I swear I'm part of every K-pop fandom. There we go. Anyway, but I I swear this is probably my absolute favorite 17 song besides My Eye, which I don't count as a 17 song because I feel like it's more geared towards specifically June and the 8. So this is 17 Hit, which definitely have run to this song and walked to this song and very badly danced to this song because it just makes me so excited. Anyway, so I am gonna, without further ado, start and expect a lot of pausing. I make a lot of comments, so or not YouTube, that's fine. Okay, haven't even gotten, a full minute in. I so dig this beat. The way that it crescendos and decrescendos or comes in and out is so intricate and it's so beautiful. It's literally one of my favorite things ever. I love that it is hopping, that it's excited, that it moves, but also that it does not overshadow what is happening in the foreground with the vocals. And even the backup vocals, I feel like help to make this song a complete piece, which I love. So I do have to say, sorry, I'm cold. I'm really impressed with the way that 17 handles transitions between their members because there are so many of them. It's hard to give each member what they deserve as far as a part or a rap line, a dance line, something, because there are so many of them. And this is not a new problem. There have been plenty of groups that have been large enough they have struggled with something similar to this. But I love the fact that this song is so quick in tempo allows them to switch between singers more quickly, which is a great way to combat that issue of, well, so and so didn't get enough time, and so didn't get a line to sing, and so didn't get to rap. And anyway. So I think when I first listened to Hit, it was that line that I was like, I want to know what this song is saying, which is huge. I am one of those people who, if I don't know what the song is saying, I won't listen to it until I know because words are important to me. And so to figure out what they were, actually saying in the song, what the song actually means, go look it up because it's awesome. I love the messages behind K-pop. I feel like that's another thing that people overlook is that these songs are way more interesting than what most American artists are writing about. And that's a personal opinion. Feel free to slaughter me in the comments, but that's how I feel about it. And so I'm just going to leave it at that. Sorry. Um, I have to say, music video is amazing to this song. I do love though that they aren't just switching off between, but they're harmonizing between. So it's not just a new person, it's a new person who's harmonizing with somebody else. It's very, very intricate, and that's not an easy thing to do. They make it look a lot easier than it is to just jump into a part and harmonize with someone. So I have to throw that out there. I do have to say, I feel like this song lived up to all of the hype that came before it. Everything. And that can be very hard to do, especially when you are promoting for something. Like you want to talk it up big, you want to make it sound like the next big thing. And oftentimes it is, but oftentimes it isn't. And so I think, sorry, ignoring a phone call. I think it's important to talk about that. They took the time in this song to not just have rappers rap, to have singers sing. They took some time for you to enjoy the intricacies of the music, to hear that beat and to hear it intensified and to hear extra stuff in there to make it just that much more, which that's kind of what music is about, especially music. I'm going to throw back to orchestral music. I mean, they threw different lines and different harmonies with different parts so that it would bring out different things. You would hear different things. It would stir different emotion. It would make you feel something or see something in a different way. That's what music is for. So I love that they took the time to do that, even with how fast paced this song is, how many people they're trying to give a little bit of shine to. They still took the time to allow you to enjoy it. I do have to throw out right there with Dino's hums, ums, whatever you call those. I love that the beat goes with them because it emphasizes them, and I feel like that was the point. That is one thing that I so love and appreciate with 17's music is that they take the time to allow the music to not just drive the beat, not just be there in the background, not just exist, but to really empower the different parts that they're giving, the different dance moves that they're performing, which I know those come later, but still, I just love it. I have to say, the bass line for that part, that techno bass, oh, I love it. It's so pretty. It's so interesting to listen to. I listen to barbershop, and I've always found that the song is better when the bass line is super interesting because it changes and it evolves and it allows the other parts to have more freedom. That's something that I didn't mention, but that's a huge thing with why Tempo's acapella part is so fun. Is because the bass line is fun, and so all the other parts just get to have this freedom and this movement. It's the same thing with 17, and just keep going. again, I have to throw it out there that those oohs, we don't know who sings them. That bothers me. I want to give credit where credit is due, and that's beautiful. Who is it? Sorry, little thing. So I gotta say this. Something I was thinking, because I also love watching reaction videos, people reacting to um, performances of this and or the actual music video. I think it's so funny that they literally put a breathing break in their song. If you look at how tired 17 is after they perform this song each time, it makes sense. But I think it's so interesting that it's almost like they're telling themselves and telling you to just breathe for a second. I love how beautiful this part is. I feel like they did a great job. The vocalization is on point. And I know a lot of people, they don't like that auto-tune sound. I feel like 17 used it to their advantage in this. And that's huge because that's hard to do. A lot of people like to pick things apart and be so. I have totally forgotten the word. They like to criticize it so much and just get in there. And it's frustrating because I feel like you can't enjoy anything anymore because all anybody ever wants to do is point out everything that they should have done or everything that they could have done or everything that they did wrong. But I feel like not enough of the time gets spent pointing out what they did right. Soapbox. Sorry, guys. I do love that all of 17 sang this. I love that they took a moment and they let all of them just sing that chorus. Especially in the music video when they're standing on those pillars singing this, I almost feel like it's them saying, all of us are important and none of us are more important than we all are together. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Huge 17 fan. Um, I love that overall it hit the mark. I know it's called hit sound. Makes sense. But they blew it out of the water with this song. The second I heard it, I knew I wanted it. I wanted to hear it and over and over and over again. And there have been a couple songs that are that way. This, I never get sick of hearing this song, ever. I have listened to the song over and over and over again. I appreciate the vocals that are in there, the riffs, the high note, holy crap. And watching them do it live, there's almost no shaking in their voices. It's unbelievably impressive. Um, and I feel like they just did such a good job of tying it all together and not allowing anything to overshadow everything. No better way to put it. No good way to put it. Anyway, so this is why Hit Sound is awesome, and you all should definitely go check it out. If you want to, feel free to subscribe. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. Decided that that's a thing.